Welcome to eye yoga. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. What do you think about the yogic eye movements? Welcome back. So, yogic eye movements, eye yoga, yoga for the eyes, all that stuff. My initial reaction, and if you read the blog, endmyopia.org, links below, you know that I'm not a huge fan of eye yoga. And the reason for that is primarily because it's stupid. And I sound a little sarcastic sometimes talking to you guys, the audience, about this and why it's stupid and why it doesn't work, especially when you're talking about myopia. But I realize that if you're not really trained to think about biology, if you're not really trained to think about causality, you could fall for this kind of stuff because it does sound good. And if you're new here and if you just stumbled on this video, my name is Steiner. I used to have -5 diopter myopia and I have 20/20 eyesight. I never did LASIK, I never did Bates method, not successfully. I never did eye yoga successfully. I've tried all these things, none of these things worked. What does work, see links below. But let's cover the eye yoga thing when it comes to myopia. And the first thing you want to realize is that myopia, the cause of myopia, is no mystery. Again, here, lots of links below. Google Scholar. Myopia is first caused by close-up strain, staring at a screen in front of you at close-up distance for a long time. There's a focusing muscle in your eye that is tight when you look up close. If you stay looking at something close for very long, that muscle fails to fully relax, which would give you good distance vision. Since the muscles are a little bit stuck, you now have limited close-up vision. Distance vision, sorry about the background noise. I have no quiet place. So the muscle gets stuck, right? That's near-transient myopia. You can find it on Google Scholar. There's a million pieces of research on this. There is no question. That causes initial myopia. And then progressive myopia, the myopia when you can see your eyes seem to get worse and worse and worse and worse, in quotes, is lens-induced. So that myopia is caused directly by your use of minus lenses, which initially just hides the symptom of your locked ciliary muscle. But as you continue using these minus lenses, your eyeball grows longer. It's called axial elongation. Again, if you're curious about this stuff, links below. The eyeball grows longer, light doesn't focus on the retina anymore, you're myopic. Minus lenses move the eye back, the light back further in your eye to focus again, and the cycle continues. You need higher and higher diopter lenses to keep compensating for what basically is stimulus causing your eye to grow longer. So this is the super crazy short version. If you want the long version, again, links below. By the way, this is Yangon in Myanmar, and there's no quiet place on earth in this city, and especially buses. Anyway, eye yoga. So what happens is the first huge mistake with eye yoga is if you're looking at eye yoga as a solution to myopia, it doesn't address causality. It doesn't address the stuck focusing muscle, right? And it doesn't address the elongated eyeball. So eye yoga can't work. There is no biological reason that it could work, and it has never worked for anybody to eliminate multi-diopter myopia because it doesn't address the cause, very simply. So what you want to do is whenever you're looking for a solution to a biological problem, the first question always has to be, what causes the problem in the first place, right? Unless you're an idiot. And that's the other thing with eye yoga, and I'm going to get some downvotes for this, by idiots mainly. Eye yoga is propagated by either idiots who don't understand vision biology, who don't take, and this is what frustrates me the most, they don't take 10 minutes to look at how the eye functions, because there is what moves the eye yoga, like what moves the eye around are extraocular muscles. They're the muscles outside of your eyeball moving the eye around. They have nothing to do with focus or myopia. They're just moving the eyeball itself, right? There's a muscle inside the eye, the ciliary muscle, that moves the lens of the eye, which you can't affect by movement. So if you're moving your eye around up and down and in circles, it does nothing with the focusing muscle. It only moves the eye around. If you have convergence issues, if you have problems up close with your eyes, moving inward to read stuff, there are various treatments for that. Eye yoga is still questionable, but it certainly doesn't address myopia in any way. So people that claim to teach eye yoga are idiots. Idiots. And if you want to download this because you're an eye yoga teacher, feel welcome to. Not all of them are idiots. Some of them actually know that it doesn't work. They're clickbaiting with titles. They're trying to get Instagram followers. They're trying to sell some stupid freaking ebook. Frustrates me because I've been down all those roads trying to fix my own myopia. When I had -5 to optomyopia, I tried all kinds of stuff before the internet, luckily, so there was a lot less of this kind of shenanigans. But whenever I see this stuff, I get intensely frustrated because it puts you on the wrong path. And the amount of time and effort you spend on doing eye yoga instead of something that works is wasted time, makes it much more likely that you don't pursue actual vision improvement. So fuck those guys. Seriously, like if you're an eye yoga teacher, fuck you. Is that impolite? I don't know. So they're either idiots or they're charlatans, basically. And now at this point you could say, what about you, Jake, then, right? Sorry about the noise. Last of the living eye gurus. Am I an idiot or am I doing this maliciously? Who knows, right? I too am saying that you can improve your eyesight. I have significantly improved my eyesight. Again, links below. Believe it, don't believe it. It's all based on science. So you can do your own research. You can see why I'm claiming that this improves your eyesight. Everything you need to do to improve your eyesight is free. You don't have to pay for anything. So while I am in the same camp as other people by saying you can improve your eyesight, I'm not one of the idiots who doesn't understand the difference between extraocular muscles that move around your eye and the intraocular muscle, which actually determines focus. So the short version is there is no eye movement that you can do to reduce myopia. And if you do see temporary improvements by doing any kind of vision thing, it's because you're not staring at a screen for that period of time. Because you're actively engaging your vision, you're actively trying to see something clearly, even if you're closing your eyes. I mean, anything you're doing that doesn't involve staring at a screen for 5 hours will make it appear that your vision is better than when you did. And these small temporary improvements just show that you have been exposing your eye to strain. But as soon as you quit doing those things, the strain comes back. So it doesn't address the problem. And that's why, again, this is too much for a topic for this one little video. Links below, you want to dig into this stuff if you found this video for looking for stupid eye yoga. And again, I'm not mad at you. I'm not condescending you. This is just me expressing frustration at the kinds of people who propagate this complete freaking nonsense. So, controversial topic, just like a lot of my Bates videos, which you can find on the channel, where the downvote factor is higher. It's generally the same two kinds of people: idiots that don't understand why Bates' method in today's context doesn't work, and people that are just trying to profit off of it even though they know that it doesn't work. These videos are always controversial, but if you have myopia, if you wish you didn't have myopia, if you want to improve your eyesight, the truth sometimes hurts, especially when you got those face. That's it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're into eye yoga, give it a thumbs down. If you want more of these videos, subscribe to the channel and do the little bell thing, and I'll see you in the next one. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Oh, oh. Honestly, whoever with a straight face sells you eye yoga is an idiot. Should be made fun of. I want to make fun of people that do eye yoga, but I could see how somebody would fall for it. Somebody nice and gullible and friendly. Just be like, yeah, I like yoga, so why not eye yoga? Why not yoga for everything?